New developments in the criminal case against the man accused of causing last year's deadly Clearwater Ferry crash. I'm Dave Wagner.
And I'm Courtney Robinson. Jeff Knight's defense team says that the Coast Guard refuses to turn over video and reports they consider critical. And today, we learned the defense also plans to ask the court to move any trial out of our area. 10 Tampa Bay News reporter Eric Glasser is live outside of the Pinellas County Courthouse for us this evening. Eric.
Hey there, Courtney. Yeah, well, I can tell you that the Coast Guard issue has really become the sticking point in this case thus far. The Coast Guard conducted this investigation, and the defense has subpoenaed them. They've written letters to federal lawmakers. They've even written letters to admirals, but they say so far they've been unwilling to cooperate. Jeff Knight's defense attorney says they are beyond concerned that information from Coast Guard responders and their report on the investigation into the April 2025 boat accident are still being ignored or declined.
We're anxious. We believe that the Coast Guard's investigation will help Mr. Knight, and we believe that that evidence is crucial to our defense.
Knight, the former owner of Janice Live, faces 8 felony counts of leaving the scene of a boating accident involving death or serious injury. Prosecutors say they're equally frustrated, but at this point, they're prepared to move ahead without the Coast Guard's cooperation.
I don't intend to call Coast Guard witnesses going forward.
The next hearing is set for October 9th. That's also when the judge is expected to hold what's known as a Williams Rule hearing. Prosecutors say Knight was involved in a separate boating accident in 2019 involving a different pontoon boat before the Clearwater Ferry crash. The Williams Rule hearing will determine whether that's relevant and whether prosecutors would be allowed to mention it or call witnesses at trial.
The 2 FWC officers and those 2 lay witnesses have not been deposed yet, but obviously defense is entitled to do that.
We need help from the Coast Guard.
Meanwhile, relatives of Jose Castro, who was killed in the ferry accident, also asked the Coast Guard to cooperate so that the case can move forward. They say they also oppose a newly revealed defense plan to request a change of venue in the case, citing publicity.
The problem was there's so much coverage, and I say negative coverage to Mr. Knight.
I think should be here and not make it impossible for us not to be together for my brother.
Again, despite some ongoing issues, the next hearing in this case is currently scheduled for October 9th. And the trial date is still set for February 1st of next year. Reporting live in Clearwater, Eric Glasser, 10 Tampa Bay News.